What's going on, everybody? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel, and today I decided to bump this up a little bit. I was going to do this at the start of next week, and we might do it again next week on Monday or Tuesday, or maybe both. We'll do some Vanguard zombies. We have the new map, the Archon, coming out on Wednesday. It actually sounds really good. There's a couple things about it that make me... I'm really trying to temper my expectations is what it boils down to. I don't want to get overly excited for this because of just what we've had so far this year. There's really no reason to think it's going to be particularly good, let's be honest. I mean, Shinonuma was kind of fun. Not a lot of replayability for me. And then other than that, that's kind of it. So we're going to be playing through not Shinonuma today, but Terra Maledicta, which is the Easter egg that came out, I don't even know anymore, February? Maybe in the spring at some point? I honestly don't remember. Shinonuma was like, what, a month and a half ago? A couple of months ago? Maybe something like that at this point. So I think this was sometime in like late winter, early spring, something like that. But part of the reason why I'm doing this map again is, one, there's basically two Easter eggs. There's technically, I guess, with... no, there really... Well, yeah, there was. What was the first map called when the game released? It took place in the Red Star map. I don't even remember what it was called, to be honest with you. I really don't. I'm not trying to be funny here or bash Vanguard, but I just don't remember what it was called. Anyhow, the quote-unquote released with no Easter egg, and then they finally put one in, and you talk to a door, and it was kind of nothing. And then they put this one in, and again, it was a very similar kind of nothingness to the quote-unquote Easter egg. But the reason why we're going to be playing through this map today is I think this is the map where the Archon is going to take place. Now, Treyarch have themselves said they did not spend a lot of time on the map, which is kind of hilarious. They've said that they decided to not put their resources into developing the map so much as they did on just doing a cool boss fight. So, hopefully the boss fight is cool, at least. But again, oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Hopefully the boss fight itself will be cool. Duran Fang, that was what it was called. Duran Fang, that was the first thing that came out. Where you literally talk to a door for the Easter egg. But this one kind of left us all cold as well after, the game released with no Easter eggs. A kind of very, 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 very stripped down version of Outbreak, but on a much smaller scale, and let's face it, much more boring scale, and a lot of people already think that Outbreak is kind of boring. Again, this is not... I feel the need to say this every time this comes up, or we're doing something Vanguard Zombies. Don't blame Treyarch for Vanguard Zombies being bad. They got it like 5 months before the game came out, while they were in the middle of doing Cold War, and Cold War was rushed by up a full year, so they had less development time for a lot of stuff. I don't at all blame Treyarch for this game not being good as far as zombies goes. It was Activision's decision. They took it out of Sledgehammer's hands and said, hey, I guess to Treyarch, people are enjoying Cold War zombies. A lot of people are playing it. You know, they made it a lot easier, made it way more accessible for new players or people that just had not done it before, which would be new players, I guess. And then Treyarch was like, okay, I guess we're doing that. So it's not their fault, but it doesn't mean that, it's still Call of Duty's fault in the larger sense. So it was not a good year for zombies, obviously. But again, this is where I believe the map, there's 3 desert maps in Vanguard multiplayer wise. There's like the map called Paradise. There's one called Desert Siege. And then there's this one, which I think is called Oasis, which is where this map takes place. And I believe this is where, like I said, I believe this is where our final boss fight thing map is going to be. And again, Treyarch said literally themselves that we did not put a lot of effort into the map. We kind of decided to focus all our attention on the boss fight. Now, if you've seen some of the stills that they put out yesterday, which I was retweeting and I showed during yesterday's GTA stream, like, the stills look cool, but I don't think they were actual in-game like pictures. I don't think it was actual gameplay pictures. I think it was artwork basically that they had set up. So how will it actually turn out? I really don't know. Not expecting a lot. Let's be fair, really not expecting a lot. Let me just make this note over here. But you don't need me to repeat that again and again and again. I don't think it's going to be very good. But who knows? Again, Shi no Numa was kind of fun. For what it was fairly fun. Now, I've not played through the Shi no Numa Easter egg basically since the first couple of days after it came out. I did it on both of I think I've only done it 2 or 3 times, and all the times I've done it has been on stream. Or I made one video of me doing it. No commentary, kind of just going through the whole thing so you could see it, like step by step what it was. So if you won't want to check it out, so I'm not even going to tell you to go look for it on my channel. But anyway, I want to do this again because let's get familiar with this map again. Now this, like when we go into here, this Terra Maledicta stuff, this is still kind of the old way of how they had everything set up. So like Pack-a-Punch costs 7,500. You don't get a lot of...
There may be sand as far as the eye can see, but the crystals all around you are my main concern.
We're gonna get another cartoon character talking? No.
Truly
yes, we
is power.
That was such a bad idea. Oh my god, they made it such a cartoon. So if you go here again,
page from the Tome of Rituals,
7,500, 15,000, and
spell.
30,000. No, they changed it. With Shi no Numa, they finally
It
brought it back
may
down
be your
to
key
like
to
5,000,
victory.
15,000, 30,000.
Win my trust,
And
seedlings, and I'll help you obtain
armor,
it.
the first one is 750,
Understood.
not 500 still, and you do not get a lot of salvage.
I am a didgeridoo, not a didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo, not a didgeridoo. The drops you do get, salvage-wise, are you don't get a lot like it used to be. In the, they added more. They added it so you got more per drop.
My only regret is not blowing it a bit.
But this is
It
again
would've been
still
fun.
kind of the old way of doing it. So it really, it's bad. Okay. Now, I actually did play through, because I've been trying to level up this shotgun, and I just unlocked last night this 10-round clip. All I had was a 7-round clip before. You level your weapons up so slow in this game, in this version of zombies. Transmit.
We have a message to send.
Follow
Thanks
this
to Bellic.
head in a ball thing around.
Cortifex has many.
But I did this Easter egg last night,
Most were once his
just to kind of
servants.
refamiliarize myself with it. I was thinking for next week, but then I'm like, well, I kind of miss playing
Follow
zombies.
that floating orb. It seeks a flaw in the
I mean, as much as I love
barrier
GTA, I always come back to zombies. Like, it's always going to be zombies. And I'm just playing through
It carries a
GTA.
message to
Something
my
different to
allies
do.
in the dark. Make
But
sure
anyway.
it's-
But yeah, I finally unlocked the 10-round clip. I'm not going to... A lot of people use the Iron Horn, and I was using it in the past. The Iron Horn, well, it's got a much faster fire rate. The damage is not very good compared to the combat
Leave it
shotgun.
off, mate.
So I'm going with the combat shotgun. And that's what we're going to use next week when we do the new map. Probably. Unless we, while we're doing it, we realize, like, hey, maybe a different type of gun would be better, but I'm assuming Shotgun will be the key. And they also said that you will be able to carry 3 wonder weapons. The wonder weapon on this map is the shield. I don't remember what it's called. It's the shield. And they reduced the charge time on it, so it used to be like 90 seconds, and they lowered it to 60 seconds at some point a while back. And now they reduced it. Not on this map, it's still 60 seconds on this map. But for next week, they reduced it down all the way down to 30 seconds.
My aim's pretty good, right?
So that's the shield that has the shield blast you can melee with. It never breaks. There's also the ray gun and
Double points.
the wonder weapon as well. I'm just trying to, like, we could easily be done with this challenge already, like just walking this thing around. I'm trying to earn those points. Like, you earn points very slowly here. Oh, finished. You earn points very slowly and salvage so slow doing this. So if you decide that you want to
This should be
redo
worth something.
Terra Maledicta before, you know, next week comes out,
Summon my allies.
just keep that in mind. It's so slow, like to get armor, and
When the
you earn it at a
invitation
slower rate
is
and
severed
stuff
head,
costs more.
How does one RSVP?
It doesn't mean it's hard, by the way. It's still super easy.
Well done. Von List
But it
is
just takes
trembling
time.
in his check boots, no doubt.
Make a deal.
We don't have enough to buy anything. We have one of the hearts we could use, I suppose.
Regret it.
Successors, that's good. Non-critical hits. Scrapper. Gain more salvage from pickups. We're gonna get that because, again, armor, it just, you don't get a lot of salvage. It just costs so much. So that's the shield. It's called the Decimator or something like that? I'm not sure. But anyway, you gotta unlock certain areas. Then there's the crystals. 1, 2, 3 over there. And then 4th one, I think, is back here. Yeah. So if, like, I could shoot it now, and it's going to do 0. See? So we have to unlock different areas, and then the game basically just decides, oh, okay, you can do it now. That's it. So we're going to have to, the first clue that we're going to get, though, is to, there's a speaking stone or something like that by the green fountain, which is that. And then the rock will end up being right here, the stone. Speaking stone. And then you just activate that.
Let's start to pile up now.
And then you go on to the next area, and then basically rinse and repeat 2 more times. So there's certain areas you got to do. There's this one first, and then the yellow one, which is on the opposite side over there, which is the Deadshot daiquiri, basically, of this game. I don't remember what it's called. Jug is back there. And then you're also going to get one for the blue one, which is quicker. Which the proper order.
See how this goes?
Get the, the clues that are and again, I'm just going around and getting kills now, just trying to earn some money and salvage.
You know why I'm a crack shot?
So-
Because I crack skulls.
To get enough for anything. And there's some radios around that you can listen to, whatever, but it's just Von List talking about whatever the big bad guy is in this game. I forget his name. I think there's one over here. Or here. Court Effects, that's the guy's name. Okay. So the next one, like, the first one, clue that we get is that one over there. The next one that you'll get is, again, it's by Speed Cola. The next one clue that you get is to talk
Go
to
Visnauticus.
next to the
Cleanse the
Yellowstone.
control rooms in the dark ether.
You have to get to like round, I think, like 8 or so in order to be able to complete this stuff.
It's time to kill.
You have to open up certain areas, and then again you have to open up the blue area. But we also want to be able to open up Jug because we want Jug because we don't want to die. And again, it's not like you
Cortex
can
released
just get
Augmentaworms to empower his containment spell.
full
Cleanse
armor real quick or anything.
Rooms where the Augmentor is burrow. Capture and hold them until that ground is yours.
Stand here. The game modes in this thing are so lame too. Go stand in a circle. Cool.
What have you done to my augmentor? You will die screaming for this!
Yeah, we just gotta find the other one. Get 10 of
Or
them.
drown beneath a tide of rotting flesh!
So you don't even have to actually, like, do all the circles.
You want that rune, humans?
You can, I don't know if there's a certain number that you need to do, but if you don't get them all done, you just need to kill the zombies on the map to make it out.
You're just pissing me off,
It's not like
dickhead.
you have to.
You absolutely stink.
Okay, that spawned right on top.
Damn you mortals! I execute thieves!
I really, really, really hate the Saturday morning cartoon villain voices. God damn, it's cheesy. It's like they tried to ruin zombies. Is that it?
Without his augmentor,
That's that whole lockdown event, whatever.
splendid.
And something I really don't like is you
Whatever
cannot,
Cortex
like,
plans with
you
those
can't
worms. Did you stop
switch
him
to
for now?
just your fists. So if you get caught reloading and like a horde is like I ran out of ammo, let's say, and there's a horde of zombies coming, it starts to reload. Like you can't just YY out of that real quick, or like you were down to like 3 bullets and you decided to reload, and there's like, oh shoot, there's a ton of zombies on me. You can't just YY cancel
Yes, another success.
and
I know
and
there
just
will
kill
be
the
many
zombies. You
more
have
to
to like
come.
start sprinting to stop the animation. And we got the
Don't forget,
they changed the
Altar's
camo. So
covenants
this is like
improve
that
every time you return here.
the rock-looking guy that they put into the game a while back. I don't know his name. But like everybody has
This
that
rate,
bundle.
I'll be slipping on your entrails soon.
So many people did.
I found it, so I'm keeping it.
I don't remember what the guy's called. Well, again, we're just gonna go around. We're gonna earn a few extra points and scrap. Maybe we can get. We need 130 more scrap to get our first level of armor. Then there was a whole like side Easter egg where you can. I think there's a ray gun in here. What is? Oh, it can be the ray gun, the Wunderwaffe, or just a kill streak. And we got a kill streak. I don't think I've actually ever done it. Something about you have to get like 3 or 4 pages. You like slap them onto the front of this and the side of it. I don't know. I don't even think I ever bothered doing it. Like after doing this once or twice on stream, I'm like, okay, never coming back to this.
Like
But
lambs
little
to the
did I
slaughter.
know.
You fucking ugly man.
Again, I think the final map. The reason why I'm playing through this is one, we have
Not gonna
the
leave it, am
decoys in
I?
this game are really good. Actually, give it that. Just kind of getting back into the feel of
Didn't you
Vanguard zombies
realize?
because it is different.
I'm a determined
Something
son
I
of a
really
bitch.
can't stand is you have like the pull-up time to shoot your shotgun or any other gun is so long, and you can easily get trapped. Like I've been in situations where I'm like I'm literally pulling the trigger, I'm pulling the trigger, I'm pulling the trigger, pulling the trigger. Nothing is happening. I'm not shooting because you have to pull up. It's a sprint to fire BS that takes forever in this game, and I don't understand like why they decided to do that. Just another of a series of confounding.
Oh, it hasn't even been in the
things that they
cooler.
decided to do. But anyway, so remember with the perks in this game, the perks is always
Probably
different,
have
so then
taken you all
you
with
have to
one
pay
good
for the
explosion.
expensive ones to upgrade. 2,500, 5,000, and then 7,500 to get it to full. To max level. And again, I'm just trying to be a little bit more salvage here so I can get some armor. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but I mean, you can't even find zombies to fight in this game. So anyway, so again, the second clue will be the one near this thing here, and I think it's this one. It's difficult to find. I think it ends up being right there. I mean, we'll get it in time. But the reason why I'm going in this order, opening this stuff up, is because that's where that's the areas that we're gonna need to go to when we actually start getting the clues. We could upgrade. I mean, we don't really need to upgrade our ether shroud. We can do something here to. Oh god. Left trigger moves aim to critical locations. Sure.
Corrupted hearts.
It'd be good for the
Such
Zabala
value
lady.
in a thing that
When we
looks
fight
so
her,
vile.
got the 3 masks. You gotta shoot them off. I guess we're not gonna get any armor before we go to this next one. I mean, was that all the zombies? That's kind. I mean. I literally can't find a zombie to kill. And I went to all the areas that we have open on the map so far, so. Okay, no, none of that. Why would you want to
Sarexis,
kill
show
zombies
them
in
how
your
to
zombie
steal
game?
back power.
So now the reason why we're opening this one is because there's this gate and then there's one more gate to get to quick revive, which will be the 3rd clue that we get. And then back this way as well to the left, there's the Juggernog gate that we want to open.
There are new dangers here, little ones.
And that's
Try
really
to
where
stay
you
on
want to
solid
spend
ground.
most of your points on is Jug and quick revive. Like a little bit for
Solution. Take the
A little bit
runestones
for,
dropped by dead revenants and feed them to the sin.
for speed cola maybe. But like you just don't need stamina at all.
They are taking power that belongs to me.
None of the zombies are going to be faster than you. You don't need to get away from them that bad. By the way, there it just happened. I know you can't tell when it happens,
Rise, Boomshrine. Do not let it
but I'm
get too
trying to
close.
shoot and like I'm just getting nothing because
Is that really your plan?
it's just frustrating.
Keep going, plaything. I can almost taste my feast.
I didn't come here to play.
Because you kill all the zombies anyway when you fill up one of these.
Find the obelisk. I need to feed.
I think I heard it over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. By the way, we will finally have enough level armor when we go back to the middle area. But that's, again, that whole middle area, like where you spawn in, I think that's going to be our map. That's the Egypt map that we're getting for this. As far as I can tell. If you look at some of the pictures, that's what it looks like. And again, Treyarch literally stated that they did not spend much time on the map itself. They wanted to try to have a cool boss
no
fight.
one keep them from that obelisk?
Jump up there. So I think, you know, this game is all about reusing old assets. So I think that's literally what they did. They're just like, okay, we'll have this map again plus this Easter egg, quote unquote, takes place here. So it's kind of related in that sense. And it looks like the big guy is like right here. Like you can see this
Big
in the still
mistake,
pictures.
mate. Fucking huge.
He looks like he's right there.
Bonus points.
Like up in this area. So again, I'm pretty sure we're just going to get this map. So the whole Egypt map that we've always wanted, you know, the pyramids and all that stuff, like, it might technically be Egypt, but there's really nothing.
Whoa! That was a big one!
It's a desert. I mean, it's not like we're in pyramids or doing anything. Which is kind of good in a way because, again, just
Yeah, that's it.
the
The
worst
truth.
zombies experience we've ever had. I mean, I don't think you can question that. There's maybe some weirdo out there that's like, no, I love Vanguard zombies. It's just so good.
That's what's known as payback.
If that's you, sorry that I just insulted
Greater sin is delectable. A battle
But
and
anyway,
a
yeah,
meal.
whatever. I mean, it's, you
Know
know,
how to show a girl a good
people will
time.
be curious for the first day, maybe a couple of days. If the boss fight is really good, maybe the boss fight's really hard. They might have
Remember
just kind
this,
of
demons? You need your
pumped up
mortal
the
partners.
artificial difficulty of it just to make it so, like, you gotta kind of come back and do it again. Who knows? I'm expecting the Easter egg to be basically exactly what we've seen so far.
Excellent work, my friends. More breathing room is always welcome.
That you've seen so far like this. It's going to be... we technically haven't done our first Easter egg step in this game yet, by the way. So... I don't know if it's just yet, but we open this area to... That's the shield.
Is that the Decimator shield?
Okay, now we're going to get some quotes, and now we're going to get our first clue.
It was lost long ago.
It'll be that over there.
Ether.
I found it in the wilds, Invictor, and brought it here. Examine it, and you will see it lies dormant. Alas, the crystals contaminating this area have locked it in place. Oh, 4 crystals must be shattered to release the Decimator, but they are currently unbreakable. There is a way to weaken those crystals, but the Decimator could be dangerous in the wrong hands. And you have yet to prove yourselves worthy.
Continue with your usual duties, my allies. Verkana will come to trust you as I have.
I'll get right to it. That's what I do.
Okay, so we can't actually even do the first thing yet. Which again will be over by speed. But that's fine.
You know what? You got some real
We'll open
angry.
up the jug area anyway. And if I can get a few more points and whatnot, because I would like to be double packed for the boss fight.
Max armor.
Put a sock in it, will ya?
Hey. Although I really don't think
Reckon
it
I
matters,
deserve
to be honest,
a medal
if you're
for
double
this.
tapped or just single tapped. I mean, I really don't think it matters. But it's nice to have it, you know what I mean? But we are going to want, like, some jug and whatnot, which is actually through there again, like I said. But I think I just opened this basic area. I didn't open back to Quick Revive yet, which is back there. Okay, and again, that'll be one of the clues that we get later. So I'm going to open up the jug area first because, of course, you want jug.
Help Bellica send a distress call.
Another orb. Another chance to gain an ally.
Is this the follow the skull thing around again?
What is inside that thing, Delacar? The head of a
I just wanted to
revenant.
go near. See, by the way, like you can see, this is that desert siege map, or like part of it, and then the other part was
Stay close to
the Oasis map.
complete its journey.
I just want this to go past where jug is, so I can grab it now. First bit of it. Again, first one's free. We're in stamina up area.
Oh, yeah. Next time, I won't let it up to the side.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. Where's the stupid head? Oh, there it is. Nice when you have the thing that's gold colored and then the
Message in a bottle.
whole orb around you is gold colored.
I'm just getting started. Believe me.
Two. Thing I want to pick up along the way. Really want more. Scrap. Salvage. Not dropping any.
I bet
There
you're
was again
wondering.
that sprint out.
Who turned out the lights?
And
Oi! Mitts off! I'm not a spiteful person, but you deserve that.
stand there for a second. Farm a bunch.
Who's next? I ain't tired.
Max ammo.
Splendid. Keep shooting.
Very excited about that. Bloodshed. Stand here all day doing this. Yeah, see, the fire rate on this is just so much slower than the, whatever that other shot is. Oh, I had it. Like, it's on my tongue for a second there. But the combat shotgun is just way stronger. Way stronger. And the fire rate's not that bad on it that it makes me want to, you
And
know,
now, to
to
make
switch.
another
Oh, the Einhorn.
The enemy of my enemy.
But the fire rate on this is
I
just
just
not
hope
that
this
bad,
saying is
and
true.
the strength of the Einhorn is kind of bad. So,
There
I
is
think it's
still
definitely
much
worth
to
it to
do,
do-
but you can withdraw when you tire of battle.
These soldiers, I have seen enough. You are indeed worthy of wielding this decimated shield. There is a speaking stone near the green fountain. Find it, that we may discuss our next steps.
okay, speaking stone near the green fountain.
Hurry, Special Forces. I am
we don't need to
anxious to
hurry.
hear what Verkana has to say.
I, for one, respect the chain of command.
Okay, it's an odd quote, completely out of place quote. Okay, so we'll go do that in a second. But again, you want to take if you're doing this, maybe for the first time,
You
want to
should
take
be
our time
grateful it
with
was me who killed you.
salvage, all that kind of stuff. And when you're in this kind of middle area, this home base area. I have enough
forward to a
double
proper
tap
beer
right
when I
now,
get home.
but we don't need it at the moment. I'd rather have this. So we got double jug, which is fine, and then quick revive is right there. You can see the blue right up there, but we would have to do one more. We have to open up one more gate or whatever, portal. I think at least I can go check over here. And we're close to second level of armor. Yeah, I would have to open up this one. But again, we're going to have to do that, go over that way anyway in a bit. So I'm not going to do that just yet.
Let me stop you right there.
I'm going to do the speaking stone near quote-unquote the green.
I'm
I
just
don't know
getting
why I
started. Believe me.
quoting, well, whatever. The green fountain, which of course
them
is
while you can.
speed cola. Whatever they call it in this game. Shouldn't there be some zombies here to kill? Right here? Okay.
Not tonight, dear. He's got a headache. You should be grateful it was me who killed you.
Okay, that was enough for second level armor. So we'll go do that.
The next best thing to victory made.
We got a couple of these. Stowed weapons. Don't care about stowed weapons because we're going to be using the shotgun, and then when we get the shield, we're going to use the shield. That doesn't have ammo, so it doesn't matter. We can put that on.
I hope I didn't just make a deal with the devil.
And then we can use one of these, upgrade the Shroud 1 tier. It's fine. Again, we're not gonna... I mean, we might need it, but you don't need it to last that long. You just pop it and get out of the way if you need to get out of the way. We can go ahead. Again, there's the stone right there now. Actually, we can listen to it right away.
Oh, that was horrible.
When I found the Decimator, discarded and forgotten in the wilds of the darkness, his inner flame had... He was once a soldier, old and exhausted, but Corpus cursed him, trapping his spirit within his own shield. Finding him in such a wretched state made my heart swell with pity.
Seriously, Volcana, I will never understand this need to, what is it my playthings call it? Ah, yes, to forgive.
Whatever you wish to call it. When I saw these seedlings try and fail to obtain that tome page, I saw an opportunity. A chance for the Decimator to achieve something Sir Axis may be more familiar with.
Let me guess. Redemption.
You are not as hopeless as I once thought, Sir Axis. Thus, I sent the Decimator here to be claimed by these humans. But those crystals are in our way.
I think I know why. Cortifex uses augmentor worms to boost his power. I sensed their corruption in those 4 crystal locks.
Then to weaken
He's
those
talking about these
locks,
worms.
we
Like
must
this is gonna be a
purge more
recurring thing. And I've never seen a
augmentors.
worm in this game.
Precisely. I shall open a portal and...
Whoa there, Conqueror Guy. I'm actually starting to give a damn how this turns out. Let me take the wheel this time. You up for this, playthings?
I'm on it.
Okay, she opens up a portal here. We're gonna go do basically the same exact shit
Our
we've been doing.
operations in the Dark Ether are threatened by augmentor worms. Remember,
where these augmentor worms
worms
are.
summon defenders, so work quickly.
I think this is just stand on those red circles again. It's so bright.
Even
Why?
in the
Why
Dark
make it so
Ether,
bright?
augmentors can be purged.
Switching roles, Sir Axis. You're up to
important.
something. But what?
Okay.
Dare you, Sir
Red
Axis?
circle,
Those
red
augmentors belong to me. You may try, Sir Axis, but you will fail.
Okay,
Mark
so
my
find more.
words. Your efforts shall be in vain.
This isn't about you, Cortifex, or about who you screwed
Why
over.
didn't we kill him? Maybe we do want to be double tapped.
So you're after the Decimator, are you? Such weapons are
Here.
not for
Thunder, what's up,
mortal
man?
hands.
That's right, you deathless wonder. We're freeing that shield and sticking it right on your ass.
I don't know why I'm reloading.
It didn't even hurt.
One going to jump on the thing.
These augmentors have a purpose. You must not succeed.
There we go. And there's one more somewhere over here. There it is. That's it.
You've done well, playthings.
Vanguard,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
you won't get much of a breather.
I think the boss fight they're talking about for the new map, the
The
next map, the
augmentors must be
Archon.
gone because those crystal
I
locks
think
have cracked.
like the picture that you see of the boss is right here. As you can see that in the background, and it looks
Try
like
your
the
own
color scheme and everything
conclusions,
looks
but I
exactly
think
like
you'll
it,
find
if
the
I remember rightly.
Decimator interesting.
So I think this is where the new map is going to be. This is the, you know, quote-unquote Egypt map,
They know how to shoot.
but it's the Desert Oasis map from multiplayer that, well, you'll see here right now. This map that we've had for a long time now.
Onwards and upwards, my allies.
So we're going to double tap. Whoa.
You see? Without the augmenters to empower them, the crystal locks have cracked.
Break them completely, and the Decimator's shield will be free. Sacrifice is central to life. I learned this long
Sorry, we've been getting complaints from the neighbors. See how this goes?
Oh, I hate that. I know, again, you guys can't tell when it happens, but that when I'm trying to shoot and you're still in the, technically, the sprint out period and you can't. Oh, hey, look at that.
Nice one.
Free ray gun. That's what we're trying to get. Okay, I think I... No, I didn't open this. Oh. Oh, we can break it. Okay. I wasn't listening. I was just too busy rambling. That'll do that. Okay. So the essence goes into the shield. There it comes, finally. Take your time.
Well done. But it seems the shield remains.
dormant, Professor.
His spark of life is barely detectable to me. Fanning it to a flame will take further heroics from our seedling friends.
Find the speaking stone near the yellow fountain.
That's the one over there.
I would hear what the Kama has in mind. Is that clear, soldiers?
Message received and understood.
No mercy.
Okay. We got a machine gun guy.
Thought you were tough. You thought wrong.
Again, just spending a little extra time just farming
It's
kills.
too late for an Aspen, dickhead.
We're gonna want, again, more, if we can do our jug again, that'd be great. If, when we get quick revive, we'll get that up to 2 or 3. It's, again, not that big a deal, but, you know, why not? And these guys are just so easy to take down.
You will ride ahead to join the ranks of my army.
Who do you think you are?
I am not where bullets come from.
Not cool when they spawn literally under your feet, though. Okay, so there's all that. Oh, hey.
I'm in charge of explosions around here.
Oh, again, right there was. I tried to shoot 3 times
Bit like now.
before the first
You
bullet
should
came
have
out.
seen your face.
Because of the sprint out time in this game, man. It's just. Again, this is not hard to beat this map or anything like that. It's not that. It's just so frustrating, and you can easily. Like, I'm not thinking about this one. I'm thinking about what's coming up in the Archon map. Like, if I get screwed over because I'm technically in a sprint out period when I'm trying to shoot, like, holy balls. What's up, that one kid? How you doing? Okay, let's go over to the yellow. The yellow. Like anything else? I'm trying to think. The yellow perk, which is that right there, and then The stone is right down here.
Well, Verkana, how do you think we can wake up the Decimator?
Cortifex has revived an ancient blood rite to increase his powers.
Artifact.
His puppets sacrifice themselves to siphon cores that collect their essence. Once they drink their fill, the cores open rifts, unleashing more revenants than they consumed.
Yes, we've all seen it. Get to the point. At ease, Destroyer. I think I see where this is going.
As do I. There is a strong exchange of life energy in such a process, and Verkana commands life energy.
That's right, Belikar. We must find Cortifex's siphon cores and turn that blood rite to suit our purposes.
You guys done flapping your gums? Let's give the Decimator an eye-opening experience.
Get it?
What
Eyes?
do you
Because it's got
say?
eyes all over the shield.
Now is as good a time as any. Seedlings, are you ready?
I won't fuck this up. Trust me.
Okay, then we get
The
this thing.
shield will
Go
soak
through
up
here. We'll do
power
another one of these
as
very
long as you disrupt their
trials.
ritual.
And then I think we get the shield
Stop their ceremony,
after this one.
or their hideous ranks will grow.
I can't remember. Yeah, this is the weird, like, zombie trees that suck in souls. And there's the shield down.
Is that the Decimator shield?
Is that the Decimator shield? Oh my god. What a jet.
I see what you're up to, Verkana. It won't. Zabala the Deceiver is about to teach you something the Decimator learned a long time ago. Hammer Crosslord Cortifex. Revenants! Start the blood rite!
You may just be a copy of Zabala,
So here we go.
but
Here's
your
the
dick
first one.
is real enough to me.
You know why I'm a crack shot? Because I'm crack skull.
They gather at that siphon core. You know what to do.
Scared of me, so I'm staying away now.
Clear them away from that siphon core, lest they spawn even more monsters.
Cortifex's inner circle. Zabala.
Oh, we gotta go to C.
Target the next core. There is still time to stop them.
Okay. Just keep doing that. This broad's pissing me off.
My aim's pretty good, right?
There goes your face. Oh my god, they got
One more siphon core charging. Soon,
Now we gotta go to B.
Divide wins.
Oh, I hear the gunner guy.
You put up a good fight.
He's dead.
Wrong fight, but a good one.
Blam, blam, blam. Shoot. Oh, we're going to A now.
Fight on, little ones. They are almost out of time.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
You won
They're
more
fucking
than
ugly,
that.
man.
You restored the decimator.
My friends, you live! Did Verkana's plan work?
Your soldiers did well.
Oh.
Now, to welcome the decimator back to
Oh
life.
no, we want the ray gun instead. The launcher's good actually though. It blows up a lot of stuff real quick too. But we'll keep the ray gun because, you know, it's the ray gun and it's zombies. So I don't know if I think we get it now. Yeah.
What?
The decimator
Whoever
lives
you are,
again.
I
So cheesy. Why did they think this is a good idea? Like they did World War II zombies and they went like full horror. And then like go here and they did like Saturday morning cartoon shit. with this.
Decimator
It's like,
will aid your quest.
do they have a
Let
middle
us
ground?
go to battle.
Well,
And
what do
now
we
we
have
have yet
here?
another ally in our lonely little war.
Okay.
Equip yourselves with the decimator, my pupils.
So ray gun's gotta go
After all,
because we need this
we
thing
got
for
it
the Easter
a
egg.
reason. Now you are finally ready to retrieve the tome page we saw encased in that void spell. Verkana,
I didn't mean to do that.
I assume the decimator can sever void energy.
They did it
anchors.
basically in reverse. So whereas left
He
trigger,
can
you
now.
would think like because that's how
But
you aim,
let's
that would be
chat
like for a
strategy
melee,
before
and
the
then right would be
seedlings
for the
jump
blast
back
because that's
into
shooting.
what was an
And they
unwinnable battle.
reversed it. So left is the blast.
Will you go to the
Right
speaking
is to melee.
stone near the blue fountain, little humans?
Blue fountain, but again, we don't even have that area open
Consider
yet,
it
so we gotta
done.
open it up.
Well done. Like Granddad's Barbie.
Oh, you need $3 grand for that. Let's actually, again, we don't really care about that. Melee attacks don't matter. Do much more damage to slowed or stunned enemies. I mean, sure.
I think the altar likes you.
Okay, so we're gonna go farm a few more points, but we've got to open up that area back there. Well, that's the blue fountain. That's quick revive, which we still don't have open
Ready
at all
to
yet.
smite when you are.
I think we should probably go ahead and get some more drugs.
It's over, mate. Before it even started.
I mean, I think we might as well. We're not going to triple tap the gun. We'll have enough to get 2 to 3 levels of quick revive as well. I mean, speed total would be alright, but this shotgun, because it's all one clip, I don't have to individually reload. It's really not bad for reload time, but that's alright. It doesn't make me worried, you know, that it takes too long, so. I think we can go get one more level of jug.
Drink deep, my pupil.
And again, we'll be able to get the first level is free, then 25, then 5, so that's 7,500. Like that's we're doing fine as far as points go for our perks. We could maybe even get jug up to 4. I mean, again, you just don't really need it. I'm not trying to speed run.
My only regret is not blowing it a bit. It would have
Just
been
in
fun.
case you actually want to do
Could probably have
this
taken you
Easter
all
egg.
with
If
one
you
good
haven't done it yet
explosion.
before the new one comes out, you know, just try to show you a little bit of what's what. Just trying to, again, some more kills and more for points, for scrap, salvage, whatever.
time.
You know what's actually not bad is the Deadshot Daiquiri. Like to do more headshot damage is actually good. Like just to get the faster kills, but again, don't really.
I am raising the greatest army the world has ever seen. You are in the vein.
We'll just keep moving on.
Look for runestones when you kill your enemies.
Okie dokie.
They are filled with power, stolen from your demons.
The cities are hungry for runestones. Be desperate.
Ah, sprint down.
Yeah, that did the trick. Oh, now you're just pissing me off. Shouldn't have gone in my bag, should ya?
I think there was a lot of those disappeared the ones you didn't
They're starting to pile up now. Have you ever brushed your teeth? I don't bear grudges. Being your
It's very easy to get away from her attack, but if it does hit you, it does hit. That's about like you want to get the
Did
hell
I warn you enough already?
Okay, where's the thing?
You break, you fire.
It's around here somewhere.
Keep your distance. Ready and fuck off altogether.
Their demons will be worse than ever.
Getting a little bit.
Pick the wrong fight today, dickhead. I didn't come here to play. At this rate, I'll be slipping on your entrails soon. You want to get destroyed?
Here we go. Okay, we've got 5 stones. We're good. We can go now. I thought we had 5. Really thought we had 5. My bad.
Like stealing candy from the baby. That's a sign.
Double XP token. I would like a double weapon XP actually to upgrade this thing.
Didn't
fully.
know how empty I felt until I was restored.
Again, you level up your guns so slowly playing zombies in this game. So
The
slowly.
stronger your demons,
I've done the
better our
last 2
chance of
Easter eggs
success.
with this shotgun. I've been playing a little bit offline, just trying to level it up, and I think we're like halfway there. I still don't have enough for $3 grand. Like they just did a terrible job. High chance to keep equipment. Actually, we are gonna take that.
The altar can shape how you fight. I hope you chose wisely.
So let's go get some. This is the
I
next
am raising the
phase here is
greatest
stone
army
over
the
here.
world has ever seen.
And
You are in the way.
I think
Let us see if you can endure this onslaught.
I think if we do this blue stone, like stuck blue stone over here. I think that's the boss, like the quote-unquote boss fight that we just go right into. I don't think there's another one. I don't
You break it, you buy it.
Let's break that again. Okay, we can farm kills if they want to keep running at us. That's fine.
Ugh. I suppose I'm not drinking it for the taste.
The taste? I'm not drinking it for the taste. Perfect Australian accent.
Drink it in, soldier. You need it.
Okay, let's go get one more jug, I guess. And then we'll spend the rest on speed.
Pretended liquor. Very bad.
I mean, we could get max health. We could do more headshot damage. I think I'd rather actually have that.
Not
headshot
tonight,
damage.
dear. He's got a headache.
I don't know if that's a setting. I think I tried to find it and turn it off. If I have a certain kind of mantling turned on. You see me like look like it was bugging out. The game was glitchy there. I try to jump like right there. Instead of just jumping smoothly. Sony, looking forward to the new map. I mean, I am, but I'm really trying to keep my expectations low because I don't think it's going to be really good. And I think it's going to be this map. I think this, doing Terra Maledicta here, I think this is the, Egypt map that they're talking about, that they're where it's going to take place. And I think it's, well, we're about to go into, again, whatever boss fight in this game. And I think it's, from the pictures that we've seen that have come out, I think it's going to be, that's where the new map boss fight is going to take place at as well. So just kind of refamiliarizing myself with this Easter egg, like getting whatever story.
You're ready for too much for my liking.
I didn't go down, did I? No, I didn't. Yeah, okay. Take
Oh,
that.
fuck me. Did someone else drink this already?
And $5 grand? Okay, we'll do that for the last one. But yeah, from the pictures, it looks like the boss fight is going to be in the same arena that this boss fight is. We're about to go do.
Honestly, I've had enough to hear with you.
Again, this one's not much of a boss fight. Not Verkana. She's a good on our side. Abella. Now, when I say Abella, what do you think of? Or am I the only pervert here? Okay. Let's go. 500 off of getting triple armor. I mean, I don't think there's any more zombies to kill on the map, though, to be honest with you. Like, look at the mini-map. There's nothing. We could get, like, one more level of stamina, but it just doesn't matter. Okay, let's just go. There it is.
When last you attempted to take that spellbook page, you were thwarted by the void magic that protects it.
I think this is boss fight now.
Indeed. The power of that spell is one reason we are convinced
We got
that
our
the
shield.
tome page contains a secret to separating Portifex from his human host.
Well, the Decimator now has the power
But
to
that's
blast through the energy anchors, empowering that spell.
But the portal we used to reach that place is back in that frozen city. Must we return there? And be trapped by the containment spell once more?
Forget that. Come on, Vakana. You've got the juice. Open up a portal.
I will. The only question is if our seedling soldiers are ready to do this.
Let's do it. This seedling is pumped
I
and
wasn't just
jacked
gonna
and
sit
ready to
around
go,
scratching
baby.
my ass.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Well, Kraft, you're a douche for saying that right before I go into
Get
the
ready,
fight.
soldiers. All I ask of you is all you got.
Okay. Can do. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. So, what you do?
Oh, mortals, do you really expect the Decimator to overcome me?
There's 4 of them. That's all you gotta do. And then you just literally wait for your shield to recharge. That's it. You don't even have to get killed, I don't think. Like, technically, I mean, you might get overrun, but technically, I don't even think you have to get killed. And we basically just have to wait a full minute between each time we're able to charge up shield. I really don't want to destroy me. Take that! Where's this guy? I want to kill him.
Let loose the Decimator's roar!
There we go. And it does have a good radius. Like, you see how far away those guys were?
You just made your last mistake.
Did anybody leave me
Spend it wisely.
armor or shield anywhere? No? That sucks. Okay, so that's 2. We're halfway done, by the way. And you can just, like, look up and see where the beams go.
Each
There's one over here.
wave is stronger than the last!
But I think you really kind of don't want to, mostly, like, you want to train them in one area, and then when you know your shield, or when you think your shield is ready, at least, then run over to where the orb is that you're trying to destroy.
You're wondering
Take them all.
who turned out the light. Just another fucking bully.
He doesn't give me any either. Did I see? I mean, it should be about ready now. It's been about a minute. Right? Just trying to get some kills and hopefully they'll drop me some armor. I mean, I don't think
Didn't you realize? I'm a determined son of a bitch.
go.
Lifeless! Just like old times!
And then the last one is right over here. There. So we'll train down here. We'll get the kills, and then when we're ready, or when when we're pretty sure it's been about a minute. Oh God, I've had such headaches this week. I don't know why. We'll head over there. Now, this is something I noticed last night. I think the game gets fooled into, like, it doesn't realize that we're in a boss fight and gives us infinite spawns. I think if you just save the last zombie, like, we're not going to get any more zombie spawns in. We're just going to have to wait the full minute. You don't have to get kills to recharge your shield. You just have to wait. It's literally time-based. So if you just wait a minute, literally a minute, we can go and blast this last one.
Blast them when you need to.
Okay, and it's ready. So, like, so long as you don't kill the last zombie, you're fine. That's it. Now we just go grab the page on the top of this cliff. Or are you gonna make me flip the round now? Oh no, here it is. Yeah, that's it. So you can kind of fool the game.
Vestidas Cortifex. Learning.
That's the boss
We must get
fight.
inventive too.
That's the whole map.
Soldiers.
And then, like, the whole
Your will
reward
to
for
win
doing this, remember,
cannot
you
be
go
stopped.
back to the spawn area and you get, like, 4 chests just filled with...
I cannot wait to examine that page.
And that's the thing, too, is when you did it, remember, like, for the Duran Fang, when they finally put an Easter egg into it, you talk to a door, which was just dumb, and then it's like, okay,
Decimation
come back
blast
later,
available.
was the whole message of it. Then they gave us this, and it was, you do the Easter egg, you get this page, and he says, come back later, and I'll translate it eventually. Like,
Professor, I'm sharing the page.
it was just a terrible time.
Yes.
So bad.
Yes, I see it, Bellica. It appears to be what we were hoping for. There may well be a method here to sever the link between Von List and Cortifex.
So, what does that mean?
He is not as well.
Why did Cortifex not deploy that spell to stop us?
These are mysteries that must wait for now. I need time to truly grasp what is on this page.
Then we fight on.
I need time.
But if nothing else, today erased any doubts I had about joining your seedling resistance.
Oh, and it automatically triple papped our gun.
I have found my new
I have
plan.
matched your
Let
service,
us
warrior.
crush all tyrants and restore our lands together.
That was the Easter egg, and it was just the biggest letdown. Come back later. Like, what? Okay. So we'll exfil out of this. I won't just, you know, drop out of the game here, but I was gonna say let me get another 5,000 points, and I'll triple pap, but I mean we don't need to. It's already triple papped for us, by completing the Easter egg. So we can get max perks, I guess. I don't know. I don't think we have enough to do all of them.
Oh, that tastes like bloody shit.
I can't even ever remember where stamina is on this map. I mean, I got it, but I think I got it because we went to a different area while we were like went through a portal.
Fun to shot yourself in the foot that time. Put a sock in it, will ya?
I think it's maybe the portal that's like exactly opposite
You're
of the
out.
map from where I am right now. Which I've never actually opened in this game.
To us, this is nectar. To you,
I'll be annoyed if this makes me puke my ring.
Puke your what? top? Oh.
Let's over, mate, before it even started.
Disappointing year for zombies, and then on top of it, you know, we're not getting zombies again. There's a lot of zombies players, man, and we just got some these last few Although next fall we might find out that we have a standalone zombies game that will dedicated developers and blah blah blah. But I don't know. We'll see. It's still a goddamn year away. Playing GTA. I'm sure
Reckon I deserve a medal
only
for
so
this.
many times you can play the exact same maps over and over and over and over. All right, let's screw it. Let's just go. Let's go exfil. I don't feel like running around doing like it's just such a boring goddamn map to be on. But again, as far as I can tell, is like I'm deducing from looking at the pictures and everything that we've gotten so far, which is not a lot. It all came out yesterday. You can check my Twitter feed, and people have made videos on it and stuff. It looks like I think where we just had our big what do you call it boss fight area
There is still
that we were
much
just
to
in.
do. You really should enter another portal.
That's where the boss fight is going to be, and I think the main map is here. This is Egypt. This is going to be the Egypt map that they were talking about, and the boss fight arena again is going to be the same one that we were just in, that we just completed our Easter egg on. Nothing new. Did these reset? No.
When the rift portal opens, get there as quick as you can.
Let's
Intruders
just see how many we can get.
going anywhere.
One blast.
My army won't let you.
Got a nice group of zombies. Get a few more. I think this is all that we can get at one time. So I mean, that's pretty. It's pretty good. Anywhere but here, human. Do you remember that thing in BO4 called Anywhere But Here? We had in BO3 too. Do we have a blast ready yet?
Start running.
Shoot at me, I'll shoot at you, pal.
I wasn't even worried. Not one.
Okay, where's the portal?
Need more ammo. No more ammo.
Pull out the shield. We're running.
You're
Oh my
just
God,
pissing me off,
doors.
dickhead.
What a great idea. Blast. Get out my face. Exfil. Are we exfilling? I can't tell today.
Ah, I knew you would make it to safety. What a relief.
That's the map. Now, I think that is going to be the map that we play on again. It might not be the exact same layout as this one was, but I'm fairly certain that is our map that we're getting. Now, Treyarch said themselves, they did not put a lot of resources into the map itself. They spent basically all of their time that they were working on this, devoting their time to creating a cool boss fight. So, and from the pictures that we got, it looks like that boss fight arena that we were just in, where we got the tome page, is exactly where. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here we go. Let me show you guys this. This to me looks exactly like where we just were in the boss fight arena. That whole, like the floating rocks in the background, this huge, whatever you want to call it, rock floating, where I pointed it out a couple of times. So, and again, look at the color scheme and the like the clouds and the like vortex of clouds spinning up top. It looks exactly like what we just went through in this boss fight arena. This is, I guess, the area, like the main map area. And to me, like palm tree, rocks, desert, it looks exactly the same to me. And again, this is that boss fight arena area. I mean, it looks cool, but is this in-game footage, or this is, just artists using the engine and creating it from there? Like, I don't think this is actually game footage. I mean, there's no HUD, there's no none of that stuff, so it's not game footage. So will it actually look like that? Will it be that kind of cool? I don't know. And again, just that same area with the crystals. I mean, that looks like a half a Pack-a-Punch, so we might have to build Pack-a-Punch. But you got the machine gun zombie there. They look like ghost zombies, which is weird. And then the EM1, in this game it's called EX1. That's from Advanced Warfare. Again, if you played those zombies, you had to use it in the first, to do the first Easter egg. You had to shoot the mystery box and then get the key card out of it. That's the whole thing of that. There's 20 new challenges. The EX1, again, that's that. It's in the Battle Pass. I have not bought a single Battle Pass. Maybe the first one I did because I didn't know it was going to be such a shitty year. But I haven't bought a single Battle Pass. Even using COD points, I'm like, I'm not doing it. Not for this game. Oh, here's the thing. After reducing the Decimator Blast, that's the shield that we just used, from 90 seconds to 60 seconds, we're cutting the remaining timer in half, allowing players to deploy the Decimator Blast every 30 seconds. Which, honestly, that'll be great. Decimator Blast damage has been buffed against the Sturmkriegers and Zabala the Deceiver, making Egypt's legendary wonder weapon even more formidable. In response to player feedback, the full selection of all 3 Covenants will now refresh with each round instead of every 3 rounds. So that's going up to the Covenant altar. After you finish a round, you want a sacrificial heart thing, and you can check. But you just got to keep going back and checking, pretty much, to make sure you've got the best stuff on that you want to have on. Oh, for the first time in Vanguard, players will be able to wield 3 different wonder weapons in the same map. Now, we don't have Mule Kick in this game, so I don't know how we're going to have 3 weapons. But it's the ray gun, the Wonder Waffe, and the shield. I don't even know that you would want to have all 3 unless you need all 3. That's the only thing that makes me think that you're going to want to do this. Because I would rather have a shotgun than... Like, the Wonder Waffe is good. The reload time is so slow. And there's just not much ammo to it. So that would make it basically your ray gun being your main gun, which is not bad, but it's not awesome either. And the shield recharging every 30 seconds, that is pretty damn good. Because you saw, like, I rounded up that whole group on exfil there. And we killed, I think, one zombie survived out of that whole group. That's a lot in one blast. Like, that's pretty great. But it's making me think that we're going to need to have all 3 to complete the boss fight against Cortifex, this guy. Because she, or he, has the Wonder Waffe. This dude's got the shield. And that's Seraph from BO3 and 4 for some reason. And I mean, they added, they threw in characters from Ghosts, from COD 4, from Advanced Warfare. Like, they just threw, not Advanced Warfare. Brought the gun from Advanced Warfare, but they just brought back all these characters from other Call of Duty games. Just like, screw it, why not? So I'm sure the Seraph has the ray gun in this picture. I hope you can do it solo, because if you can't, I'm not going to be able to do it because I don't have anybody to play with. And also that would just suck. So, anyhow. Yeah. I mean, I'm basically talking to myself here. There's nobody here watching and nobody commenting. So, we'll call it a stream there. Bye, guys.